Okay, we now welcome on our good friend, recurring guest Hall of Famer. It's Jimmy Tatro. He's got a new show. It is called Home Economics. It's on ABC. Don't know if you heard of it, but Jimmy is now a sitcom star. So my first question is about the show. I watched the trailer. It's Home Economics. Also, Topher Grace is on it, who is a recurring guest as well. It's about a family, and it's three siblings. One of the siblings is a 1%er, one middle class, and one barely holding on. Jimmy is the 1%er. Was this method acting for you?
You know what's funny is when I told my mom about the concept of the show, she was like, "Did you write it?" I was like, "No, Mom, I didn't. It's just an ABC show I got cast in." She was like, "Oh, okay. Sounds like, I don't know. It kind of sounds like our life."
So wait, what is I mean, it is a big deal. You're on ABC now. I don't want to say you've made it, but you've kind of made it.
You could say made it, or you could say sold out.
Yeah, you sold out, made it. You are now like, I'm happy that you even gave us this time because you're basically an A-lister. But when you found out about getting cast on this, like, how does that work? You must have been like, holy shit, this is pretty sick.
Yeah, to be honest, I kind of went back and forth about it for a while. I was just a little scared of doing an ABC show, just because it seemed a little different than what I usually do. But like, I really liked the pilot script. It didn't feel like corny, and I was a little nervous going in, but like every script that I read, they just kept getting funnier, and I actually was like, oh, I'm really liking these scripts, which was a pleasant surprise. So yeah, it was easy to be hyped once we were actually shooting, and it was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, so it must be a lot different because you do come from a background where you can do pretty much whatever the fuck you want as your comedy. Like if you have your own YouTube page, you're basically, no one's telling you what you can and can't say. Now you're on network TV. Is there anything that you've like had to adjust or like tone down going to ABC?
Yeah, I think just kind of going to just acting in general, there's a lot of things like you got to tone down from doing, your own stuff on YouTube. You just got to kind of realize that you're just playing a role. You're just a piece of the puzzle. You can't really dictate the creative direction of things when you're just an actor, which is something like early on, it was kind of hard to, it's hard when you don't agree creatively with things coming from a place where you're used to like calling the shots. So I just kind of made sure to only choose things from here on that I'm actually on board with, because when I'm not, I can't even fake it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get advertisements for your show on like Disney shows and ESPN, like live sports? I always love it when Jim Nantz has to talk about like a new sitcom that he's obviously never watched. So he's like, he's in the middle of the Final Four, and he's like, make sure to check out Chad debuting next week on CBS. Like, are you gonna get like Mike Tirico tossing you up? Well, I guess it would be Mike.
So. I actually, I'm not gonna lie, I looked up because I know the show comes out on April 7th, and I looked up. I did the math to see if we'd get any NBA Finals love.
Yeah.
I think the Finals is a little after us.
Yeah. That would have been nice. Are you worried at all about becoming America's heartthrob?
No, not really. No, I don't know if I'm open to it.
Okay. Yeah.
And also what you guys were saying earlier about I know you brought up the word sellout. I get that, but what we were talking about last time, about me being an up and comer, would you say that this changes that?
Yeah. You just came.
Yeah. You've arrived. Yeah. You came and you've arrived. Yes. You
got that post-nut clarity right now. You're about to do your best work.
I don't think you're a sellout. I just think that, you actually are definitely a sellout. Officially a sellout.
It's fine.
But
sometimes I feel that way too.
This is why PFT and I have never done an ABC sitcom. Like, we've been offered many times. I think actually PFT was offered for your role. I was offered for Topher's. And we both said no thanks, people will be like, "Oh, what sellouts?" So you
I
must
saw
have been,
on the casting description they were going after a PFT type.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, they
yes,
were.
yes.
Actually, I think I was probably going to be the homeless guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
And
you
then
mixed it up.
They
It was
couldn't get you, so they
Yeah.
settled for me.
yeah.
Yes.
So actually, honestly, it's our dream to sell out. I think it should be everybody's dream to sell out. So really sell out just means that you got a bigger audience and you're getting paid a shitload of money to do it. So
And a Tesla.
and a Tesla. Do you
You
drive
have a Tesla?
I do have a Tesla.
Oh
you do.
shit!
In my defense, I already had the Tesla before
Oh, okay. So you bought it on credit. I like that. Little overextension before you got this.
Wait, did you pay full price? Did you buy it online? Did you click the thing and then you're like, oh fuck, I just bought a Tesla?
No, I actually won it through one of David Dobrik's giveaways.
Oh, yes. Jake here has one. Steve Will Do It got him one. So kind of same.
I was
same
really
way.
lucky, but I commented I think 1,000 times, and I followed everyone that he followed. And I entered to win, and you know what? I won.
Yeah, I love those giveaways. They're so funny because it's just the most random people end up with Teslas. Like I saw the Nelk boys gave some like random probably 18-year-old kid in New Hampshire a Tesla. Like
I love it when they don't seem that excited too. Like the winner, they like FaceTime the winner, and the winner is like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah.
And they're like, "It's me."
Yeah.
Like I'm FaceTiming you. Aren't you fucking thrilled? And they're like, "Yeah, that's cool."
I love the idea of giving a Tesla to somebody in the middle of like New Hampshire, Vermont, and then it breaks down and they have to pay $10,000 for a replacement part. Like, fuck.
They just have no charging situation. There's no superchargers within like a 1,000-mile radius.
I want to get back real quick. Before we started actually taping this, you were telling a story about a beehive in your backyard. That is it's fascinating to me. So you had a pretty substantial beehive right behind you.
It was enthralling.
Yeah.
I followed it very closely.
Yeah. I mean, I like to say if you were a bee living in LA in 2020, you either lived at my hive or you knew someone who did.
I love it. It's like Studio 54 in New York.
Coolest club.
I actually wanted to do like a little mockumentary of called The Place to Be. That was like a Studio 54 type documentary about like the hottest beehive. But then I figured no one will think this is funny except me, probably.
No, that was wait. So The Place to Be. No, that's funny. Yeah, that's great.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. But about the bee, it was really fucking big. Like it was probably I'm not kidding. It was like 4 feet high. And I was out of town. I think this was like last April, maybe May. And my roommate calls me freaking out. And he's like, dude, like I can barely understand. Like, dude, the hive went down, man. The hive went down. There's fucking bees everywhere, dude. Fuck. And it went down and there was like thousands and thousands of bees just swarming. And I didn't get home for like another 2 weeks. So they had all kind of died.
Damn.
And I was pretty sad
R.I.P.
because I really felt like I was doing good things for the bee population.
Yeah.
Do you feel like maybe that's a metaphor for your life? Like you now on ABC, Mr. Big Shot, getting too big, you might fall off that branch.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Man.
Sorry.
You always take these things, man. They just kind of.
Sorry for going there. That might be too deep.
Yeah.
Pretty deep. You know, I wasn't ready to dive into that. I hope not. You know, I like to think that all the branches I'm jumping to, I've tested to make sure they're sturdy enough to hold the hive I want to harvest on that branch.
Yeah.